Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Hytale news episode, and I know I haven't uploaded in like a week, but I do have a good excuse. It's exam season and I got a lot to do, so I really didn't have time to make any videos, but we are back once again with another video. Now we're posting another one in just a few days, which I think you guys will enjoy a lot, but let's get right into today's video. But if you guys are new to the channel, if you are just watching me for the first time, make sure you do subscribe because you don't want to miss out on any Hytale news. Everything that something new comes up in the game, I will be sure to cover it in this channel. And also make sure you do leave a like, and if you already subscribed, turn on the notifications. And yeah, enough plugging, that's pretty much it, and let's get right into the news. Alright, so first off, we are going to be taking a look at a new Hytale image, and you guys will definitely enjoy this. This was basically a tweet from Hytale that said Happy World Oceans Day, everyone. And basically they posted this image of a Hytale ocean. I guess they did this post because it was obviously the world's ocean day. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that's not the point. They posted this image, and in this image, guys, we can take a look at ocean, river. It is underwater in Hytale. I believe that the only real look that we got into the Hytale ocean was a few seconds in the trailer, so this is obviously just an image. We can see a lot of stuff in this image actually. And first off, the first thing that comes into my mind is that we can see two players obviously, and they are using air masks, and I'm not sure if air masks were already shown or announced. They probably were, but I don't want to quote it. But anyways, this just proves that we'll be able to use this air mask to actually explore the oceans in Hytale. And obviously we already knew that oceans in Hytale would be able to be explored, and there's a lot of things to do in Hytale oceans. Let's take a look at Minecraft, for example. You can't really do that much in the water, but we do know, and it was already hyped and announced, that Hytale's ocean will have a lot of variety things to explore, like caves, treasures, and a lot of fish and other creatures. So yes, I'm really excited about the Hytale ocean. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the community is as well, but this just comes to prove that we will actually be able to explore it, because why else would we use air masks? Obviously we are using them to be able to stay in the water for a long time, and obviously that will allow us to explore the oceans. But other than that, we can see in the image two type of fish. I'm not sure if the lobster, I think that's a lobster. It's not a crab, definitely. I'm pretty sure it's a lobster. It doesn't count as fish, I don't think, but we can see a lobster in the bottom right corner, and in the left corner we can see a normal fish. I don't know which race that fish is, but it's orange and white, pretty much. And then there's also two more type of fish, but those were already announced and shown in the trailer, which is basically Nemo and Dory. I think it's called Dory, the left one. Obviously from the film, I don't know what their actual race is, but if you guys look at the top right corner, we can see a kind of a box. I'm not sure if that's a treasure. I believe that's not a treasure, but it's kind of a box. I don't know if it's an animal, maybe, probably not, but we can see that the ocean is very colorful, which is great, and that's about it. Alright, so next up we'll be taking a look at some things that the community found out on old Hytale screenshots, and the first one is this screenshot. So obviously this is not new. You guys saw the screenshot with the camels, and there's a few things in this image that we can take a look at, and I haven't really talked about any of them, and I haven't seen anyone doing it on YouTube, so might as well go over it. And to start off, we can see in the left side, at first glance you might think there's a sort of a village there, and it's actually not a village, I don't think. Someone in the Reddit community was pointing out that that was actually the elemental circle for zone 2, and I believe that that is true because of the like shining diamond. It's not diamond, it's rock, I guess, shining rock, so it does make sense that that's actually zone 2 elemental cycle. And then if you guys look at the same image, this is really hard to find, but I'm definitely gonna be zooming in the video, and you guys can see that little building. That's actually the Scarec's nest or tower, however you wanna call it. I'll probably pass in an image of the tower just so you guys get a comparison. So yeah, a little bit of an Easter egg there, looks nice. And there's two more things to look at in this image, and the next one is in the right side. It does look like a sort of a village village. Maybe it's abandoned, maybe it's not abandoned, because if we zoom it in we can see a torch and it's lighting up, so it means that there could be people there. I'm pretty sure that's actually a village of zone 2, so another nice Easter egg. And for the last one, this is a smaller one. If you guys look at the camels, they have a sort of a shell in their back, and it does look like Super Mario's, you know, those monsters. I'm not really sure what they're called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm probably passing an image in the screen right now, and it does look like that. And actually there's one more thing that I just found out. If you guys look at the bottom left corner, there's a poo. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah. For the next image, you guys can see that this is a cut image from zone 1, and there's a log in the ground, and on top of the log there's mushrooms, which I've never seen before. They look pretty good. I've never seen those type of mushrooms. There's another type of mushrooms that we already saw, but I've never seen these personally, and I'm pretty sure many of you didn't as well. And they do look like they could shine in the dark. I don't want to say that they do, but it does give that feel, so I wouldn't say that's impossible. Alright, for our next news, we'll be taking a look at a tweet that Noxy tweeted out, and this isn't exactly new. I had this tweet saved for a while, but I never actually talked about it, and that's why I'm talking about it right now. And Noxy basically said, humans have a tendency to align their eyes with the horizon. In games, the horizon is much closer than in real life. Okay? This means you tend to walk around with your head tilted down in video games. And this is actually true. I never really thought about this, but it does make sense. And it finished off with, in Hytale, we manually readjust the head to be about 5 or so degrees up to solve this. And I guess what it's saying does make sense. Obviously, I'm no professional, so if there's anyone who is actually picturing this correctly, please let me know in the comments, because I'm kinda confused. But what I know is that when you're playing a video game, you tend to look down. That's usually how it goes. So I guess that what he's saying is that in Hytale, the player's vision will be 5 or so degrees up, so that we can stop looking down. I mean, if that works, sure, great, but I have never really thought about this. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, because I'm kinda confused. Alright, for our next one, you might not like this. I certainly didn't, but this is a Reddit thread by SMBM Arts. He makes really good Hytale content. He does fan art, so you guys should definitely check him out. But he basically said this: do Quebecs eat poop? Serious discussion. Well, as we can obviously see, Quebecs are plant themed, and they also do photosynthesis. And the team is developing a lot of poop mechanics. As poop is a great fertilizer, that makes me think that Quebecs could eat that poop as a fertilizer. Yeah, I mean, scientifically that's how it works. I'm not sure if I want this. Actually, I mean, I definitely don't want this. It's kind of weird, and I don't think that Hytale will actually be implementing this. It's just a funny thing to think about, because it does scientifically make sense, so I wouldn't completely discard this possibility, I guess. It's most likely not going to happen though, I don't think. Alright, for our last part of the video, we'll be taking a look at some Hytale fan art that was submitted by the community. And first off, we'll be taking a look at this insanely well-made Witcher by DeckLXYV. This just looks insane. You guys can see a player, which is basically a Witcher, and he's got a sword, and it's actually got 2 type of swords. Then he's got his armor and all that stuff. Just looks insanely detailed, with the hair as well, and the beard, the eyebrows. Everything is looking nice, so great work. The next up, we'll be taking a look at this scorpion that was made by SMBM, and this definitely looks insane. This thing, first of all, it's really detailed obviously, and it would fit so well in the game. This is definitely something that could be in zone 2 in the desert, obviously, maybe near some caves, and it could definitely be some sort of monster. Obviously not a boss. I don't think it's as strong to be a boss, but it could be just an annoying monster that you find in zone 2 that is always going after you. But it does look really good. And for the last one, we're taking a look at this Spikecalypse that was made by SMBM as well. There's not much to say, just looks really good. props on that one. And with that being said, that's it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you never miss any future Hytale videos. You definitely don't want to miss it out. Once again, turn on notifications, and that being said, I'll see everyone in the next video. Peace out.